Morning satsang with Paramahamsa Nithyananda. An amazing glimpse of deities being prepared at the Sacred Arts University. And a look back at Navaratri from Seattle Temple. Victory final. U.S. court orders dismissal of false case against Sri Nithyananda Swami. Inner Awakening 21-day yoga and meditation retreat. Nithyananda Gurukul enters into its 8th year. Nithyanandam, and welcome to Nithyananda TV News 2013. Now for today's top stories. Morning satsang with Paramahamsa Nithyananda.
There are some people who are afraid of prison. If you are afraid of that, please listen, have listening to the fear. What will happen if you are put in prison? There are some people who are afraid of death. So have listening towards your fear of death. Please bring listening. Have listening. I am really telling you, if you give your listening to your disease, you will see nothing called disease exists. All, whatever you call as disease is nothing but evolution happening in you. Your body is evolving to the next level. Even death is nothing but you discarding the old body and assuming the new body. Please listen. Even if you start listening to your disease and fear of death, both will disappear. If your listening is lost, I am telling you really, when your stomach gives you a problem, listen. Listen to the stomach. When your mind says, I cannot cope up with this life, I cannot cope up with this reality, I cannot cope up with this poverty, I cannot cope up with this defamation, I cannot cope up with this fear of death, I cannot cope up with this fear of this. I cannot cope up with the life if I am put in jail. I cannot cope up with the life if I face an accident. I cannot cope up with the life if somebody cuts my hand. I cannot cope up with the life if somebody murders me. I cannot cope up with the life. All this, please listen to it. Many of those fears are comedians and you treat them as villains. And there are few villains, you treat them as comedians. So, everything comes up in your life in front of you. Please listen. And I tell you, because of this intense listening, I always diagnose rightly who is villain and who is comedian. And always you can see in my life, constantly I am winning the games. How many ever attacks are sent towards me again and again?
An amazing glimpse of deities being prepared at the Sacred Arts University. And a look back at Navaratri from Seattle Temple.
चित् सुखमय रूपिणि मां सृष्टि स्थिति लयकारिणि मां नित्यानन्देश्वरि मां जय नित्यानन्देश्वरि मां नित्यानन्देश्वरि मां जय नित्यानन्देश्वरि मां ब्रह्मसुधां बुद्धिकेलिनि मां ब्रह्मात्मैक्य शुभङ्करि मां ब्रह्मसुधां बुद्धिकेलिनि मां ब्रह्मात्मैक्य शुभङ्करि मां जीवेश्वर बितकौतुकी मां आगदलीलारूपिणि मां जीवेश्वर बितकौतुकी मां आगदलीलारूपिणि मां नित्यानन्देश्वरि मां जय नित्यानन्देश्वरि मां नित्यानन्देश्वरि मां जय नित्यानन्देश्वरि मां चिन्मयरूपविलासिनि मां बाहिरन्तरसुखवर्धिनि मां चिन्मयरूपविलासिनि मां बाहिरन्तरसुखवर्धिनि मां ज्ञानानन्दप्रवर्षिणि मां दिव्यरसामृतवर्षिणि मां ज्ञानानन्दप्रवर्षिणि मां दिव्यरसामृतवर्षिणि मां नित्यानन्देश्वरि मां जय नित्यानन्देश्वरि मां नित्यानन्देश्वरि मां जय नित्यानन्देश्वरि मां मूलाधारनिवासिनि मां सहस्राराशिवसङ्गिनि मां मूलाधारनिवासिनि मां सहस्रारा
Victory final. U.S. court orders dismissal of false case filed against Sri Nithyananda Swami. Los Angeles, California, on October 18, 2013, the U.S. Court of Appeal of the State of California, 4th District, Division 2, gave its further final irrevocable decision beyond the scope of appeal, E058153, in the false case filed by Vinay K. Bhardwaj, the false victim who laid false claims of unnatural sex abuse against Sri Nithyananda Swami. In a reiteration of its earlier ruling, as well as appeal on the ruling, the Honorable Court gave the final order in Vinay K. Bhardwaj's motion to stay any final court procedures regarding his already dismissed appeal on July 30th, 2013. The court concluded, appellant has failed to show good cause. The court also stated, respondents should recover costs on appeal. The case history is November 26, 2012. The Superior Court of the State of California in the County of San Bernardino, headed by Honorable Judge Keith D. Davis, dismissed with prejudice the entire civil case, CIVRS 101-3793, filed by Vinay K. Bhardwaj against Sri Nithyananda Swami, Nithyananda Foundation, and others. July 30th, 2013, the U.S. Court of Appeal, 4th District, dismissed Bhardwaj's appeal in its entirety of the above-mentioned civil case. August 28, 2013, the U.S. Court of Appeal, 4th District, denied Bhardwaj's request to reopen his defunct appeal. October 18, 2013, the U.S. Court of Appeal, 4th District, again denied Bhardwaj's request to the court to stay any final action regarding his already failed appeal. Vinay K. Bhardwaj is currently serving a 57-month prison term in Washington for 3 serious counts of child molestation and 1 count of improper communication with a minor. This is the same Vinay K. Bhardwaj who, in his attempt to escape from the serious and criminal charges of child molestation against him in the United States, came forward as a false victim of abuse allegedly by Sri Nithyananda Swami in India.
Human beings need to know why you behave the way you behave, why you do the way you do, why you do what you do, whatever way you react, whatever way you function, your root thought pattern is responsible.
Introducing Inner Awakening Level 1. Discover the technique to identify and overcome core root patterns. Change your past and create a vibrant new future. Soar to greater heights of uninhibited creativity and productivity. Experience loving relationships. Get initiated by Paramahamsa Nithyananda into the practice of 4 sacred principles that guide you towards success in every step of your life.
Find your root thought pattern and complete. Only then life starts for you.
Inner Awakening Level 1. Contact 08027279999 or visit www.innerawakening.org/level1.
And Nithyananda Gurukul enters into their 8th year. Paramahamsa Nithyananda announced recently, entering into the 8th year of the extraordinarily successful Nithyananda Gurukul, students of the internationally recognized school receive all the education of regular schools, with the addition of yoga, meditation, living ancient truths, art, dance, Sanskrit chanting, and more. Some of the extraordinary achievements of just a small sampling of some of the previous Gurukul students include conducting a live weekly call-in show on India television, giving direct and personalized life solutions immediately to all callers, developing and presenting yoga, dance, music, and drama shows, as well as proficiencies in the ancient arts of yoga involving practice on a rope and pole, and teaching kids around the world on a weekly basis, spreading the science of Nithyananda Gurukul through the internet's video conferencing. The intelligence and spontaneity of the students has been called terrifying by their high school teachers, and the student body continues to grow and expand into new areas of sharing and contributing to society in ways that continue to surprise parents and teachers. Congratulations to the staff and students of Nithyananda Gurukul, and thank you to Swamiji for showing us the real possibility of each child expanding into their highest potential as we now see the results on their blissful faces.
It says that the fragrance of the flower even enhances our intuitive brain. Flowers have a great capacity to heal and balance the emotional component of our brain. Temples form the core of our rich Vedic culture. Rituals, events, and celebrations in the temples are ingenious, innovative, and colorful expressions of the mind. Temples as part of our lives assist us learn the creative celebratory lifestyle while helping us connect to higher realities. Temple activities can be rephrased as ecstasy in the rich lifestyle.